and welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Lynx against the Washington Mystics. Joined by Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we are so glad you've joined us tonight. Only 2 players in WNBA history have scored over 50 points in a single game. But what about a 60-point game, guys? Can that be done?
Absolutely, especially with how teams are shooting threes, how much faster the pace is going, and really my pick to do it would be Brianna Stewart. She's a dominant scorer. She can hit threes. She's got a polished offensive skill set, and all it takes is one explosive night where she's feeling it to make history.
Good pick, Tim, but I think rookie Sabrina Ionescu can get it done at some point. Now, she has a dangerous all-around skill set and a long list of big-time performances, so I wouldn't put a 60-point game past her.
When it comes to cutting to the hoop, Mitchell is so good. It's a combination of the burst and the smarts.
Pass to fouls. Now here's McBride. She's covered by Cloud. Good on the bucket.
Finishing plays around the basket with various strong finishes. McBride is feared whenever she's on the court.
Now here's Delle Donne. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. And it goes on Damiris Dantas.
What a unique journey it's been for Elena Delle Donne, becoming a WNBA champion and MVP. Like most pro stars, she was a huge recruit out of high school. In fact, the top player of her class. But right when she was going to start her collegiate career, she had a change of heart.
She's perfect from the line this time. Well, Elena went to a smaller school in her home state of Delaware and didn't play basketball her first year of school. She actually played volleyball.
How about that? The top basketball recruit played a different sport. Thank goodness for Hoops fans. She came back around, came back to the hardwood to shoot a basketball, an All-American in college. Delle Donne was the 2nd overall pick of the 2013 draft.
Well, losing can break some players, but others learn from the experience. Kayla McBride lost a lot of games early in her career, and she says that it helped build character for her. Despite being named an All-Star a couple times, McBride's teams made just 1 playoff appearance in her first 5 years in the league.
And with McBride, while her teams struggled, she's really improved as a player.
Absolutely, getting better as a defensive player is one facet McBride has focused on in terms of her game. And we saw the fruits of her labor in 2019. For the first time in year 6 of her pro career, McBride on a team with a winning record, a star in the 21-13 Las Vegas Aces.
Now here's McBride. Back to Dangerfield. Dantas outside. And the Lynx miss again. And here's Washington. Cloud inside. Back to Mitchell. Delle Donne outside. Shoots over Dantas. Delle Donne, no good.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's McBride. Leilani Mitchell with the steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that one's good. Atkins.
Yeah, I've heard some say that Atkins has arrived ahead of schedule in this league, and I would say that her refined and radiant mentality is pretty rare for players her age.
Now here's Dangerfield. McBride with the ball. Pass to Dantas. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown.
Well, Dantas has come a long way with her 3-ball, and she understands the importance of versatility in bigs.
Now Cloud. Delle Donne. Atkins with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Delle Donne. Shoots over Dantas. And that misses everything. Dangerfield outside. McBride outside. right wing. Here's Dantas. And it's off from three-point range.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, in today's basketball game, you talk WNBA, NBA, college, high school, every single team wants shooters. Kayla McBride is really one of the elite shooters in the WNBA. And it's been that way since she was selected 3rd overall in 2014. McBride was top 10 in three-point shooting as a rookie.
She hits both from the stripe. And for McBride, she provides an ability to be a knockdown shooter at the off-guard position.
Yeah, shot 42% from three-point range in 2019. Also is excellent at the line at around 90%. One of the best foul shooters in league history. But she doesn't just shoot the ball. Just short of 6 feet, McBride also brings some defensive abilities in the backcourt.
Now here's Dantas. And there's the foul. It's on Delle Donne. That's her first foul. On defense, the Mystics. They trail by 1. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. A rebound by Delle Donne.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Pass to Atkins. Back to Delle Donne. The 11-footer. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
Strong mid-range game with the sound ability to get her shot off. Defenses have their hands full with Delle Donne.
Here's Dangerfield. Excellent D there from Leilani Mitchell. And here's Washington. It's stolen by McBride. To the middle. Stolen by Tina Charles. Mitchell outside. Delle Donne. Outside Atkins. Back to Delle Donne. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Dangerfield outside. Pass to Powers. Now fouls. Here's McBride. Count it from 12 feet.
Beautifully crafted for maximum efficiency. McBride's a natural playmaker.
Elena Delle Donne on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Delle Donne. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Charles. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mystics on top, up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Impressive effort here today.
Her ability to disrupt passes and getting a hand on the ball and forcing turnovers and steals has been excellent in this one.
Just a pest on the defensive end for opposing ball handlers, and she's just really playing some great defense.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
Now here's McBride. 12 points for her. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Mystics on D. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Elena Delle Donne. Mitchell outside. Pass to Atkins. Here's Delle Donne. Rebound by the Lynx.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense. 2019 for Elena Delle Donne was one of the greatest WNBA seasons of all time. Not only did Delle Donne take home MVP honors, but she became the first player in WNBA history to join the 50-40-90 club. That's right, shooting 50% from the field, 40% from three, and 90% from the line.
Shots good by Dantas. And here is Mitchell. Deladon outside. Shoots over Dantas. And the basket by Deladon. And for Deladon, after that stellar regular season, she had an incredible postseason.
Well, despite some serious back spasms, Elena led Washington to their first ever WNBA title. Just shows you Deladon has the heart of a champion.
Now here's Powers. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good that time.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Here's Deladon. Again, the Mystics score.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's McBride. 12 points for her. Shots good by Dantas.
Doesn't need much to get herself going. And when Dantas is on, it helps everybody around her as well.
Pass to Mitchell. Up top, Deladon. And the layup's good off the glass. Now here's Dangerfield. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. And you always hear about the word culture when describing franchises in sports these days. But how important is that really?
It's everything, Blake. Without a strong culture, no franchise will ever truly find long-term success. You want to foster an environment that players are proud to be a part of. And WNBA teams do a great job of that.
They do, Brian, and it's great to see. To me, culture comes down to what your organization stands for. And when they stand for the right things, the result is always a more unified franchise. They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Mitchell with it. Deladon outside. Cloud. Deladon defended by Achanwa. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Elena Deladon.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Now here's Powers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Dangerfield. Again, Minnesota.
4 of 5 to start the half, coming out strong.
Here's Mitchell. Deladon left side. Shoots from 12. To the right side. Another shot. That one a little long. And here are the Lynx now. Outside of Achanwa. Pass to Powers. Fouls. Now Dangerfield. Achanwa. And she lays it straight in.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
Now here's Deladon. And she has 28 points for the game. Here's Dangerfield. Another 3 for Minnesota.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
Here's Deladon. Down low. Can they get it? And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Sylvia Fowles. And she'll take her 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls.
Always thinking big picture. Deladon said she wanted to be the best female basketball player in the world when she was just 4 years old.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Lynx leading. And here's Dangerfield. Pass to Shepard. Fouls the screen. Now Shepard. Clock at 6. Here's Dangerfield. Here's Achanwa. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies. Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Now here's Dangerfield. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Lynx on top, up 3. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're set to start up the action in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. McBride with the ball. Fouls the screen. A drive by Kayla McBride. And she comes up with the deuce.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first. Playing smart with the lead.
Pass to McCall. On the wing, Shavonte Zellis. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
Now here's McBride. Fouls the screen. Here's Dangerfield. And the rebound goes to the Mystics. Outside Atkins. Pass to McCall. That shot off the mark. Now the Lynx take it the other way. Here's McBride. Dangerfield outside. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with the 3.
Her shot has been off today. With her team leading, perhaps she should maybe focus more on her floor game.
Atkins with it. Now guarded by McBride. And that one's good. Atkins.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to McBride. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
You see, this is what you get with Kayla McBride. You get a clever scorer with just a knack for earning free throws.
First free throw is good. Both good at the line.
Selected 3rd overall in the 2014 WNBA draft, McBride's stats and all-star selections pretty much justify where she was picked.
Now here's Atkins. Pass to Blazons. Shoots over Dantas. Blazons gets the bucket.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Dantas with it. Blazons covering. Dantas outside. Powers. Back to Dantas. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It's easy to love Dantas, especially when she takes over in huge moments.
Pass Pass to Blazons. And here's Johnson. And stolen by Kayla McBride. Dangerfield outside. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mystics.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has those.
Pass to Blazons. Johnson. McBride covering. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Leilani Mitchell. And the shot is good.
Just fearless. Mitchell might see players a foot taller in the paint, but she still finds ways to score.
And here's Dangerfield. McBride outside. Down low. Dantas. Here's fouls. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Now Johnson. Pass to Blazons. He's over Dantas. Blazons can't get it to go.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
That one goes. Count it.
Really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
You have to like what we're seeing from Dantas.
She continues to burn them at the offensive end. The coaching staff is going to have to make an adjustment.
Now here's Mitchell. To the middle. Pass to Deladon. Shoots over Dantas. Deladon gets the bucket.
Off the pass, in rhythm, good night. Elena Deladon is automatic. Such perfect mechanics on the shot.
Here's Dangerfield. Stolen by Deladon. Now here's Mitchell. Charles with it. Covered by fouls. The game now all tied.
Such an unselfish player, an unselfish passer. I like when Mitchell is active and really setting up her teammates.
Dangerfield outside. To the inside. Dantas. Elena Deladon with the block. Inside. Count it!
This is just what Deladon does. Make buckets. When she's rolling, almost impossible to stop her.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Dangerfield with it. Down low. Dantas shoots over Deladon. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Lynx able to keep the ball here. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dangerfield. Knocked away. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it. Mystics on offense. The lead is 2. Here's Deladon. Count it!
Down low, Deladon has the ability to score in droves. It's part of why she normally scores around 20 points, sometimes even more most nights.
Dangerfield. She's covered by Mitchell. rejected by Elena Deladon.
People forget Deladon's one of the best shot blockers in the league. She helps prevent buckets, too.
Here's McBride. Here's Dantas.
No easy buckets when Deladon is guarding you. She's a gritty defender who loves to challenge opponents.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the Lynx miss again. So the Mystics win it. This one was up for grabs right until the dying seconds.
And you know, I think what stood out was they showed their character when it mattered, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up